Hey, what's up, trade hackers? I thought I'd make a video today. I had some people in the Facebook group, our day trade navigation trading, day trading options for income group, asked me about posting some information on my trades. And I used to post videos quite a bit, but kind of stopped doing it because it seemed like 60-70% of the trades I was taking and going over, Steve was going over too. And so so I was doing the same trades that he did in live stream. There might be a handful that I did different. Some days were maybe a few more than others, but I thought I'd do one today just because I got some questions yesterday, and then had a nice green day today. So really good in the runners off the start today. Apple 108, Baba 96 was my minus 96 was my only loser. Dkng plus 370, Facebook 200. Nvidia 601, Roku 245, Square 799, and Zoom 428. As far as the mighty 90s, I did one towards the end of my trading here towards the end of the day when I was monitoring the markets, and I felt like the markets would recover today, and I saw a little push down and a little pop in volume. So actually, if I had gotten a better fill, definitely would have made more, but ended up booking 380. Total profit for the day, $3,035. So happy with that. So let's see what I did here. So Amazon. Okay, so in Amazon, I noticed this pop in volume here. When it came down to here, started to push back down. So I was looking to see if it was going to come down here to lows of day. I was going to get long and thinking it would bounce. Okay, and it started to have another pop in volume. So I actually got filled right about here. And if I just would have maybe let that bar keep pushing down, I could have got a much better fill. Ended up getting out when it popped back up here, giving me my second green bar. Had a little pop there. That 380 probably would have been more like 500 or 600, but I'll take it. So especially for at the end of the day, it's kind of the cherry on top. So let's go over the runners. Apple, and I know this is one that Steve went over too, but I'll just go over them because I know not everybody watches both our videos probably. So, okay, so in Apple, we had a downside runner, and so if I remember right here, I'm trying to think back to this morning. It pushed through here through this pivot, and it started to bounce, and then I got short on a continuation runner down here as it started to bounce. Up here, I cut it all out, so plus 108. I stand pretty small too today. It's just the markets were volatile. You always wish you would have done more on a day like this, but Baba. Okay, in Baba, I took a downside runner as it pushed up here. Thought it would roll over, and it ended up really starting to really push up, so I just cut out like right here. It ended up rolling over, but I cut out at a minus $96. Dkng. So in Dkng, where is Dkng? Okay, that was a downside runner as well. Big volume here. Dkng, it worked out really well when we added to it. So, oops. Okay, Dkng got a big volume bar here, so as a downside runner, actually got it here, and then it continued to push down, got another one. When it bounced here, got short, it continued to push up, added to it right here at the peak of it. Actually, no, it got short right about here, and then it pushed up to here, and here's where we added to it, and then it rolled over right as we added to it. And so nice trade there. Got out down here at the bottom, plus 370. Facebook. Okay, Facebook was a downside runner as well. Let me see here. So Facebook, see, I think it was right in here where it had pushed down through this pivot, and then it started to bounce, and so it got short, thinking it would continue to roll over, and it rolled over, and as it started to push back up here, I got out. So just small winner, plus 200. Nvidia was 601. So in Nvidia, I ended up getting, let's see, where was that? I think when it pushed up here, I ended up getting short because as a continuation runner, because the market was really flushing. Oh, no. Actually, I take that back. So, okay, so this isn't one of our strategies, but it's been something I've been, I completely forgot. I thought it was Square I did this with, but it was NVIDIA. So, NVIDIA off the start pushed all the way up here and had a big push up. It was green, and in the first 5 minutes, and the market was flushing, and tech stocks were really getting hit hard. So, I've been kind of watching this when you have a big flush one way or the other, and the price goes against where the flush is to jump in, and then it ends up going with whichever direction the flush is going. So I actually got short right up here at this pivot, and then it came down, and I was already out at like 10%, like right here, and I just held on, popped up here, I added to it, came down here, and got out when I got this pop in volume right here. So that was plus 601. Roku was plus 245. So in Roku, I believe I got short with just a couple contracts. It pushed down through here and then it bounced. I got short here and it continued to go against me. I ended up, when it came up to this point here, added a couple more contracts, and then it fell apart. And when it got down to here and started to bounce, I just got out. So plus 245. Square, 799. So in Square, Square had big volume here, almost as big as the first. Okay. So I ended up getting short right about here as it started to pop back up. And then it popped up a little bit more, and then rolled over, and as it started to pop up, in fact, I think I even added to it right here, actually. I think I went in like 2 contracts. Didn't get a very good fill. Popped up, went in 2 more, and then it rolled over and ended up getting out on this bounce. So plus 799. Zoom, last one. Zoom plus 428. And so Zoom, I believe, when it popped up here, got short. It was either here or here, one of these, but I ended up riding it down and ended up getting out. I think probably maybe right in here as it started to bounce. I wasn't gonna, it started to chop here a little bit, but it was in one of these bounces up. Oh, I remember, because I remember it went against me a little bit. So I think I got short here and ended up adding to it right here, held on to it, and then as it rolled down, I actually think I held it a little bit longer, ended up getting out down here, but plus 428. So that's my trades for today. So nice day on a big flush day. So plus 3,035. Hope that helps, and hope that was. I hope you learned a little bit from that. So I'll try to do it more in the future. Some days I just don't have time, and it oftentimes depends on whether or not I have many trades that are different than Steve's. But anyway, have a good one. Peace.